LPiLEARN was something which was a vision maybe a year and a half ago. And as always with the LPI, it was created on the back of our members telling us what they needed. So we like to think that we're a creative bunch at the LPI, but increasingly we are a data-driven business. So we understood at that point that we were already living in a world where accelerated change was part of business life. And our members were telling us that they wanted immediate access to practical solutions in upskilling. A lot of investment in courses, a lot of investment in consultancy happening. But actually, there seemed to be this increasing desire to have a solution which gave them practical skills instantly in things like, I'll come to the areas actually, because the top two challenges from Learning Live for chief learning officers and for learning leaders were learning culture and digital transformation. So we've been gathering data from those learning leaders, but also from the capability map. And the capability map identified with, as many people know, with the help of a team of global experts, the skills required for a modern learning professional. And obviously through that, we identified the weak areas. We, from there, with all of that data, had the great idea of wanting to build something which was an instantly accessible and globally accessible content tool which upskilled people rapidly in those areas from the capability map, which would also drive organizationally a great learning culture and digitally transform the business. So as you can tell from that description, it's not a small project, it's a huge project. So with the support of some amazing content creators, we've managed to build a platform of incredible practical upskilling content exclusively for learning professionals, and that's key. This is exclusively for learning professionals. 25 areas on the capability map, 2 of those weak areas. Well, I'll pick one actually. One area was data analytics, and that will be one of the areas where we build a program. We're in the process of looking at that now. We've begun already with creating an effective learning video and building digital assets, developing digital assets. It's not the LPI in isolation that has done that. It's again working with a global team and with the support of LearnGage Solutions and LearnBox as well, to accredited organizations. But I'm principally grateful for the development of this, for the relationship that we've had and the expertise given to us from aNewSpring and the platform that we've used there, which is, we're very careful in the selection process. We wanted something that provided a real strong learner journey for those programs. That was great to search, was user-friendly, and was also tested and proven with big organizations. We've been very pleased indeed with that, and delighted with the relationship that we've got with Martèn and the team.
Yes, aNewSpring was founded almost 20 years ago. Already had the idea that technology could help me with learning, and that's how we started. So that's still in the core of the company, and along the way we formalized that in our mission: technology to help people learn, but actually empowering professionals in their learning. And this mission is quite similar to the LPI, although we use different means to get to the end. But the LPI is more on the community and the insights and the knowledge. We are a technology company building a learning platform, which is specialized for training providers or any organization that wants to deliver training to their clients' network ecosystem. When the LPI introduced the project, I was really intrigued. Starting with the assessment of the community in a general level, but on a personal level, where are the gaps in the knowledge? Which are the areas that a learning and development professional should focus on? I was intrigued, and it also matches with the vision of aNewSpring, personalized learning. I think the technology delivering multimedia video, that's just one way of looking at online learning. The strength will come in the coming years when these learning journeys will become more personalized, when the content can be catered to the specific needs of a group or even an individual. And in the current aNewSpring platform, we already have tools available. So when we started working on the project with the LPI, that was what we intended to do, to get the assessments and build specific programs on the community, on the learning and development professionals. Within aNewSpring, you can inspire to give nuggets, to give information pointed to by the community, curated by the LPI, but also the longer tracks, the learning journeys towards a real certification and something that you can build your career on. And aNewSpring can do both in one environment. So there's one login, there's one place to be. And besides the content, it's also a place where you can meet the community. And by engaging in these learning journeys or engaging with the nuggets and the information bits that are provided, you can share even more. You can add to the content. You can ask questions to your fellow students, fellow community members, and this all has to hopefully will become a lively online community of learning professionals that want to develop themselves and help each other. For us, that was really important with this project. That's also why we were keen to work with the LPI. We've launched a hashtag I help people learn. This is the embodiment of our mission, and everybody who contributes, all the professionals that help other professionals learn, we want to put them on a podium and support them. For us, the LPI project ticked all those boxes, and we're very proud that we could be part of it.
What's most exciting, I think, about this project is it's going to be ongoing. So, we haven't completed this. We're just at the start. There's already, I think, over 500 pieces of content that have been carefully curated based on the capability map competencies for learning professionals, which is brilliant. But the interesting thing is on both sides of the project, so on the content, the short, sharp content, we're now getting more and more inquiries from organizations and great thinkers who want their content on the platform. So it's just going to get better. But equally on the program side, the plan, and we're already executing this, is to keep working with aNewSpring, keep working with the creators of the programs as well, LearningAge Solutions, to build more programs based on the weakest areas in the capability map. So as I said earlier, this is a really data-driven project, and where both organizations are really passionate about helping people learn and helping people develop. We need to start at the LPI with the learning professionals. That's our mission. So both of us are working really hard to make sure that we address any skills areas, equally that we address areas where learning professionals are asking for help. They may not be weak in those areas, but they may want to improve. And also understanding what's happening in learning functions. We've spent the last 2 weeks since we launched 2 weeks ago, just demoing constantly to organizations around the world. And the feedback has been superb, really good. But we know that we have to keep improving. This platform will not look like this in 2 months' time, never mind 2 years' time. It's going to keep improving all the time. And that's what really excites me about this project. It's so agile, it's so capable of evolving and continuing to add value based on what people want and what's better than that. So we're very, very proud of it, very grateful to aNewSpring, and really excited about working with organizations who are going to license this and individuals, but also with content creators who want to support the learning community. It really is bringing everybody together, and that can only be a good thing.